All right, and finally, we have classroom behavior and assignments and grading that we need to discuss. Classroom behavior is a small blip. I think that discussing respectfulness as well as 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7, in which we behave in love with everything, really about covers it all. So make sure that this is something that you agree to, being respectful, following the instructions, directions, and trying your best to be an ambassador for Christ, like Christ, and doing all things in love before you continue on in my class. Let's get to assignments and grading. All of the assignments and grading will be reflected in your GradeLink assignment. The in-class work 10%, homework 15, chapter quizzes 15, projects and essays, unit exams, and cumulative finals are going to be 20%. Classwork, make sure that it's quality work. How do you define quality work? I've always struggled with this, but I would say in general, making sure that it's legible, some thought's been put into it, and is something that not simply someone in, not to pick on them, but elementary school could write. We're going for quality and excellence, and I understand that not every single piece of work that you give me is going to be refined and polished and amazing, but make sure that you're putting effort into it and that it's quality. Homework. The homework is carefully selected. It will directly relate to all of your tests. In computer study skills as well as world history, I do not believe in busy work. So make sure that the homework that you are working on, you are keeping it so that you can study for it for later exams, tests, and projects. The exams and the tests will be given at least a week in advance notice, no less, and make sure that you are studying for that. I am a big believer in group study sessions, and a great deal of the work that you're going to see reflected as we work together is going to be you guys working with partners to get work done. In a college setting, very rarely are you able to just complete everything, especially if you're working at the same time or you have a really rigorous instructor. This will be more so for world history, but computer study skills, be kind to people in class, all of you, each class I teach, so that you guys can work together effectively and make sure you do your part. Communication. Please be proactive in communicating with you. This has been a huge issue and something that I am going to be working on and making sure that I get back to everyone's emails. Everybody needs to be communicating. That means me and that means you. So if I don't know that there's a problem, I can't fix it. And please do your best not to wait till the last minute, because oftentimes by that time it's too late. I did want to go back up though to Monday, Friday testing. A lot of times if you miss a test, which by the way, going back to communicating, if you're going to miss a test, you need to communicate with your instructor. Let me know that there is going to be a problem. This will be in room 3, the computer study skills room, as well as the photography room, and it has tons of computers. This may be subject to change as well, though. But for the time being, if you have a test, make sure that you get in there Monday or Friday. After that, there's no more time to take the test, and anybody who has not gotten an okay from Mr. Dealing, I'm simply going to have to give you a 0. This was a huge issue last year, and I don't think a lot of students remembered or understood. I will be highlighting this again the first day of school, and I cannot push it enough unless there is some good reason and Mr. Dealing has given yourself permission as well as me a heads up. I cannot allow a student to take a test or retake it in 3 weeks' time. So make sure that you're communicating with me. If your family's going to go on a trip, make sure it's all good. Other than that, class, it seems that our time is up, and I've definitely gone above and beyond in timing. I am really looking forward to teaching you, meeting you, and having a fun school year. Thank you so much, and you take care.